Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Coach D. Anthony with your Morning Minutes with Coach D segment for today. And the topic for the day is stop feeling so guilty. So, one of guilt is one of the biggest crushing blows that we can come to feel when we lose someone. And there are all types of guilt. Sometimes we feel a personal guilt that because it was our responsibility um, to have figured something out or changed something or stopped our loved one from passing away. And oftentimes that grief can be, or that guilt, excuse me, can be even more painful than the grief itself. Um, so that deep grief, I'm not going to, today isn't to talk about that particular topic. I'm going to get into that. That's a pretty deep area, and it'll probably be a slightly longer episode that I'll look to get into next week or so. But the guilt that I'm speaking of today is more commonplace, where there's simply guilt. There's a sense of shame or guilt when you simply find yourself smiling, or you feel guilty for simply still being here living. Uh, how can you, what's wrong with you, um, that you can smile when your loved one isn't here? This is some of the types of questions that we start to ask ourselves in that judgment phase or in that judgment space. How can I be smiling? How can I be enjoying my life? What's wrong with me? How can I say that my loved one was so important when here I am living my life as if nothing happened? And truth is that's not the case. If you think about it, you're doing anything but living your life as if nothing happened. If you think about it, the fact that you happen to smile at any point in the day because something makes you feel good, or you laugh because something is funny, that doesn't erase the pain. It doesn't take away the loss. It doesn't do that at all. And it certainly doesn't change one iota how you feel about that loved one that is no longer physically here with you. And here's the bigger truth. I want you to think just for a moment about your loved one and the time that you spent together and what was important to him or her insofar as you are concerned. If you think about it, you think about everything that he or she wanted for you. Was there any point at all that that person didn't want you to be happy, that that person didn't want you to smile? And while we're talking about it, while we're thinking about it, think about this. The person that you love so much, that you miss so much, is there any part of you that really thinks that that person would want you to stop living your life because this tragedy has happened and just live the rest of your days stuck in darkness and misery? Is there any part of the relationship that you had with them and the things that they said and the things that they wanted for you that would ever make that so? I don't think so. I think the truth is that your loved one, their spirit, wants to see you as happy as you can possibly be. wants to see you find some answers to take some of this weight and pain off of you. That's what I suspect is true. And so when you smile, when you should manage to find a way to have a decent day, when you find something or someone that can help you step away or escape some of this pain and misery, you are not dishonoring your loved one. You are not forgetting about your loved one. You are doing exactly what they would want you to do. So do me a favor. Let that settle in for a little bit and see if it helps you to begin to feel a little bit different when you just happen to catch yourself having an okay or even happy day. Okay? Here's wishing you the best possible day. And before I go, again, please comment. Your comments help our morning minutes and everything else we do to continue to show up in your news feed, so you continue to see us and continue to be inspired. It also lets me know that this thing is on and we're moving in the right direction, and it promotes Facebook knowing that this information is of interest, so they show it to more Stronger Than Grief family members. So again, please comment. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can be as simple as got it, food for thought, great message, any of those things. It can be a short message, but comment, and let's keep this thing going. Let's keep the thoughts and the change in the way that we're perceiving things going so that we can begin to grow out of some of this misery and pain. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow and have the best day possible.